LoreWarrior Aerospace Monolith class jumpship. The Monolith is the largest jumpship class still in existence in the successor states. With its massive Kearney Fukuda drive, the ship is capable of transporting up to 9 dropships and over 7,000 tons of cargo. Like the smaller Star-Lord class ship, the Monolith is expensive to build and to maintain, and so is found exclusively within the armies of the successor states. Only a small number of these tremendous vessels still exist, but the abundance of spare parts means that these giant vessels are likely to be around for quite some time. The Monolith is perhaps the most well-recognised jumpship in the Ionosphere today. Besides being the largest jump-capable vessel, the ship also has a unique dropship docking system, consisting of a number of heavy structural arms that can be extended out and from the hull. Standard docking collars are located at the end of the arms, which are located on the Monolith's cargo section in groups of 3. Within each trio, the arms are spaced apart equally in a ring around the cargo section. The longest arms are located in the front ring and in the back ring, and the centre group is made up of short docking arms. This arrangement allows any size dropship to dock safely with the jumpship. Having been designed for use in major military operations, the Monolith carries a number of battle-oriented systems. The first of these is a set of fuel tanks that are separate from the ship's main tanks. This extra set is to refuel dropships during extended range combat missions. Another feature is the Combat Operations Control Center located in the crew module at the ship's bow. This large room is filled with banks of communication stations, computer-controlled strategic displays, wall maps, plotting tables, and numerous other special-purpose devices. At one end of the center is the commander's control booth, which has a large pressure-proof window overlooking the activity of the operations center. Inside the commander's booth is a single large panel equipped with numerous monitors that can echo any active display in the operations center. From this panel, the mission commander can stay up to date on the status of his operations staff, the jumpship, his troops, and possibly even enemy troops. Because jumpships are generally fragile, the Monolith is protected by armor that is relatively heavy for a jumpship, though almost minor in comparison to that of some major combat dropships. For a jumpship, the protection is quite significant, as the vessel isn't intended to enter the heart of battle. Another feature that makes the Monolith less vulnerable than other jumpships is the large onboard store of spare parts. When the Monolith was first constructed, an unusually large number of spare components were built at the same time, and these extra components range from jump sails to armor patches, engine shielding, electronic components, and station-keeping thrusters. Of the few dozen monoliths still operating in the Ionosphere, all are owned and operated by the successor state armies. Almost half of all known monoliths are located within the Draconis Combine, with about an equal percentage belonging to the armies of Houses Davian and Marek. The remaining few are then spread almost equally between the Lyran Commonwealth and the Capellan Confederation. Oddly enough, though the Draconis Combine fields the greatest number of monoliths, it is no longer able to produce any new vessels. Production still continues in the Federated Suns at a rate of about 2 vessels every 3 years, and until recently, the production rate for monoliths in the Free Worlds League was 1 every 2 years. It's now believed that House Marek has lost the production facilities to manufacture these starships. The Monolith-class jumpship then. Tonnage of 380,000, it's 750 metres in length with 1,270 metres sail diameter. It has a crew of 26 and 4 small craft pilots, with a capacity for 9 dropships and 6 small craft complement. It's a KF Mark 10 drive system and was first introduced in 2776 and is considered to be quite rare as a sighting. Yeah, I mean, jumpships are great. They're an interesting factor of the Ionosphere, of Battletech in general, and yeah, they are basically the lifeblood of the entire universe. I mean, yeah, there's that, and obviously the communication systems that allow these absolutely massive ships to jump about and get the armies to where they need to for all the fighting and the dying. And yeah, I mean, this one actually looks kind of cool as well. I guess it's hard to really try and come up with unique designs for basically large, long shafts in space that carry dropships, but yeah, I mean, just like the Star-Lord, this thing looks kind of cool. Not really much else to say about the bugger other than the fact that, yeah, it's, at least for a time, I believe, I don't think it is the largest one anymore, but it's still certainly up there as being one of the biggest jump ships ever built. So, yeah, So one of those things. Interesting to note, yeah. You Drax out there, you've got the biggest collection of them. Congratulations. But yeah. It's any other stats of interest? It has 137 heat sinks. That's pretty good. No weapons, of course, as Jumpships having weapons just invites them being attacked. So it very rarely, if ever, happens outside of having small weapons for being able to shoot things like debris and asteroids and stuff on the extremely rare occasions that happens. And even then, they have fighters to try and do that stuff for them anyway. So, but anyway, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening, everybody, and have a good one. Bye bye.